Hey, welcome back to Leaders Lead the Podcast and also the X Factor of Safety Podcast and X Factor FM. We are still at Reunite the Fight, Battle of the Aces, and we have our guest today, Mr. Wes Rabison. He is the brewmaster. Is that a thing? Brewmaster?
It's what it says on my card, so yeah.
Oh, I love it. I got that right. He didn't even tell me that. I'm just making stuff up. He's the brewmaster at Honor Winery and Brewery Company. Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me. It's an honor to be here.
No, it's greatly appreciated here.
Get
Yeah, no.
It's an honor to be here.
It
That's
is.
the name of his company.
And
Honor.
that's awesome.
That
You got to. So, Wes, again, you have been a staple in this actual event here. Let me highlight that. We are sitting right across from Honor Brewing Company's tent, which is serving the beer to the golfers. We are filled up, ready to go. So, Wes.
Yeah.
How does it feel
Wes is the man
to
of
be
the hour.
the man of the hour every hour for the entire event?
It's really easy when you are offering free beer to people to be the man of the hour, because as far as it goes, that's the best kind of beer is a free beer. And that has been the way it's been since, 8 this morning, I think? Since you guys started. It's really easy to be the popular one when you're giving out free beer. But at the same time, we are trying to make a point to give an idea about what our business is about, and also to make a presence here that we are not just here for the beer, but also to give back, to reunite the fight, to give our presence for veterans all across this tournament, anywhere, whoever's listening.
Yeah.
We're here for them.
Yeah, and you know, it's unique that Honor Winery and Brewing Company, you know, those words right there, that word honor means something, especially being in the military. Even not in the military, you have honor in everything that you do. You know, we hear the words honor, courage, commitment, honor, courage, integrity, you know, those types of things. So why did you decide to be the brewmaster at Honor?
Well, it all boiled back. I've been working in the brewing industry for years, and somebody I'd known for a long time, and literally since I was 2 years old, this guy had known me and had been good friends with Alan Cage, who's our owner at Honor Brewing Company, and knew that they were trying to start something up in Virginia and start up a brewery that was all about giving back. And as the son of somebody that was in the military, was a Navy guy, and it was well before I was born, but
Hoorah.
Still that was a part of my upbringing to know that he was there, and that followed all the way through. And I got the opportunity to apply for the job, and I took that opportunity because I knew that it was an opportunity to make some beer and do more than just make beer. Because while that's awesome and it's great to be able to create and make some brews that people like, and hopefully you guys are liking the beers that we got.
I'm loving the APA.
I'm glad
I never
that you
heard
like
of an
it.
APA, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, and with all that inside, it's more than that though. It's about being able to give back. It's about being able to lend every bit of what we can create to our veterans, to anybody that's given what they can for us.
Nice. So with that, you know, and before we even recorded, we were actually talking to Wes about his story. So tell us how you got into becoming a brewmaster. You know, if you want to give the abridged version, that's perfectly fine. But let the audience know how you actually got into brewing.
That's a
Yeah,
big word.
so-
Did you say abridged?
Oh yeah,
Abridged.
What does that mean?
the
Shortened.
the Spark Notes.
The Cliff Notes of...
Doesn't know a bridge. Spark Notes is what you're going
getting
for.
fancy on me, man.
And I will give all credit to my mom. Shout out to my mom. And
Hoorah, Mom.
she was the ultimate mom in this situation, where I had been in college for athletics despite my appearance now. And
Don't say that. You look good.
yeah, Maybe. And I took the opportunity to go to classes closer to home after I realized that I was not going to be a professional athlete in rowing, which is not a professional sport of any kind. And my mom decided that I needed to do more with my life, whether she told me that or not. She inadvertently did, because I was going down to visit them, and they went to a brewery that I had only visited a couple times, but they knew well, and had told the couple running it that I would be a great assistant to them.
So you mean to tell me your mom got you your first job brewing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
I literally owe it all
Way to
her.
go, Mom. You are awesome. Mom.
Yeah, I was put on the spot as much as possible, but it all turned out for the best, and about 7 years later, I'm here with you guys, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying some of the beers that I'm making. So,
Do you love what you do?
I do. Yeah, I work some long hours. I do quite a bit, and I'm a production team of one right now. We're looking to hire some extras, but right now, from everything going from ordering ingredients until it goes into a keg or a can, that's 100% me. And it's a lot, and I don't know that I would do it if I didn't love it as much as I do.
That's what life is about, man. Doing something that you love and that you're passionate about.
Yeah. I was going to ask. So if you guys are y'all hiring taste testers? And does that pay well? Because I will taste any beer. I like the lager. I love the IPA.
I was going to say, so far you just like everything we make.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
I don't know if that's
I don't think that's a job
or...
requirement. I think you have to have like
hey, I haven't acquired.
That's a big word. You have to have a discerning tongue.
I have a palate for beer, right? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, I will tell you just got to drink enough beer to be able to differentiate between the different types and different styles. Yeah.
And you guys ship all across the country, or are you regional?
So right now we are throughout Virginia. We have a couple contracts to distribute through other states, but those are dependent on the people in those states to be able to fulfill. But we are working to get to a point. We have expansion plans within the next, I would say, 3 to 5 years to have a full-on production facility, 40,000 square feet, where we can produce all different kinds of beers, send them all across the country. And some of the contracts we have that are right now on hold but will continue include going all the way to California and Florida, South Carolina. So the idea is to be able to distribute this beer every place we can, to do as much good as we can.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say
No,
be in every be in every convenience store, every brew house, everywhere. So that way,
if it was up to us, we absolutely would be.
Nice.
Because we want to spread our beer as far as we can and do as much good as we can. And as far as doing good, we try to partner with as many local charities and try to give light to the charities that maybe don't get the national spotlight, because we want our charity donations and our work with different nonprofits to be a handshake, a face-to-face. It doesn't want to be we're going to send this check to a number that exists. And so that's why we work so closely with Reunite the Fight. That's why we work with Leashes of Valor that was here earlier today. Paws of Honor, which is another local one, Boulder Creek. We really try to work on the local charities to try to give back as much as we can.
Wow, so y'all donated all this beer here?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we did. And we wouldn't have it any other way, to be able to be a part of this and to make sure that this golf tournament is giving as much good as it can to everybody that it can, because that's what we want to do.
Wow. Well, Wes, one question that I've been asking everybody that has came: what advice would you give a younger you?
I would definitely tell me to learn how to study in school, but somehow that ended up with me here, so that can't be too bad. But what I would say is to appreciate the small things.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is good. Appreciate the small things. Well, Wes, we greatly appreciate your time, brother. You know, again, I know you got some beer to serve, and everybody's starting to come in, and we're getting ready to transition into the inside. So,
you better be careful. You got Marines over there, probably.
Careful
So,
serving themselves, right?
You know, we'll be back with another person here in a little bit. Stay tuned. Watch again. Like we said, this is a marathon. Here at Leaders Lead the podcast, X Factor Safety and X Factor FM. We will see you in a little bit. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Chicken grease.